Magandang araw mga kaibigan. Bigyan natin ngayon ng opinion, reaction itong post ni Dean Chase. No? Taga Cebu ito at binabantayan niya ang political situation sa Cebu. So basahin ko ang kanyang post tungkol ito sa Intel. Sabi niya na kumakalat na mga balita tungkol sa alitan o bangayan politika between Garcia and Romualdez political clans. Matatandaan na natin itong laman ng balita itong kahapon, ayaw permahan ni Congressman Duke Prasco ang manifesto of support para kay Speaker Romualdez sa 20th Congress. So nakakapagtaka yun. Bakit ayaw niyang pirmahan? So ano bang dahilan? Ito. Himay-himayin natin, bigyan natin ng reaction opinion, gaano katotoo itong post ni Dean Chase. Ulitin ko opinion lang ito. Sabi niya, there have been circulating intelligence that the political fallout between the Garcia and Romualdez clans played a key role in the recent defeat of Gwendolyn Garcia. Once believed to be political allies, tensions between the two camps reportedly escalated in recent months. Many point to Garcia's scathing public statement. Babasahin ko itong public statement. Although hindi pinangalanan ni Governor Garcia kung kinsa ni, kaya lang, bahala na kayo kung sino ang kanyang pinatamaan. Sabi niya, nothing destroys one's respect in the hearts of others more than greed. I had so much respect for you, but your unfathomable, insatiable greed has destroyed that respect. As a direct attack on House Speaker Martin Romualdez, although she stopped short of naming him outright. So, klaruhin natin walang pinangalanan ni Governor Garcia sa statement na ito. Nagsalita lang siya. Kaya lang, bato-bato sa langit ang natamaan, nagalit. Okay. Sources close to the matter claim that Garcia believes Romualdez had a hand in influencing and manipulating the outcome of the 2025 local elections. Allegedly, these are allegedly, di umano. So, hindi ito proven. Marites nga. Using his vast political network and resources to undermine her camp. This deepened suspicions and widened the rift between the two political figures, especially among their supporters. The alleged betrayal has sparked debates on how far national leaders are willing to go to secure dominance, even if it means dismantling long-standing alliances. Adding another layer to the controversy, it's also rumored, rumor lang ito, walang basihan. Rumor. Ano yung rumor? That Romualdez recently acquired a multi-million-dollar estate in Cebu, signaling his intention to shift his political focus to the province. May nabasa lang akong post. I don't know kaninong nag-post. Yung wife ni Speaker Romualdez, Congresswoman Yeda, parang plano daw na kakandidatong mayor sa Liloan. Again, rumors lang ito, nabasa ko lang. I don't know how true. With Cebu being a critical political hub and a vote rich region. The move appears strategic, possibly aimed at establishing a stronger foothold ahead of the 2028 national election. But the real question now is, how will Cebuanos respond? Will they embrace the entry of a powerful national figure into their local politics? Or will they resist what some perceive as a calculated power grab? So medyo malalim itong post ni Ben Chase, although wala siyang basihan. These are rumors na bahala na kayo, bahala na tayo na kung ano ba talaga. So ito lang ang masasabi ko, yung close na magkaibigan itong Romualdez and Garcia. But ngayon parang wala na, magkakaiwalay na kasi nakakapagtaka bakit ang isang Deputy House Speaker, Duke Prasco, son-in-law na Governor Garcia, is hindi susuporta sa speakership ni Martin Romualdez. So, mayroon talagang problema sa relasyon. So, malalaman natin in the coming days dahil magpapaliwanag daw si Congressman Duke Prasco anong dahilan. So, yun po, lesson in politics. No permanent friends, no permanent enemies. Ang Marcos Duterte noon na magkasangga, magpartner, ngayon magkaaway na. Ang Marcos Dilawan noon na magkaaway, ngayon sila na magkapartner. And then yung greed sa politika. Pag nasakyan ka ng greed, yung kahakog sa Bisaya. Paano bang Tagalog ng greed? Kasakiman. Kasakiman sa kapangyarihan, kasakiman sa pera, and everything. Wala na. The Bible says it's idolatry, yung greed. Greed for money, for power, for fame. Diyos-Diyosan na, and hindi po maganda. So, good luck dito sa namumuong political tension sa Cebu. Sino bang mananaig? Garcia, Romualdez, bahala na ang taong bayan. Okay, salamat mga kaibigan sa inyong pagsubaybay sa ating channel. Nakakatulong kayo ng malaki sa tribong Talandig ng Bukidnon. Ang sweldo natin sa channel na ito is pantulong sa tribo. Ngayon, namimigay tayo ng tulong livelihood, nagpapatanim ng saging lakatan. Panoorin nyo ang video na ito.
Ako sa saging lakatan ni Manoy Nore. O ako silang bisitahon. Maayong buntag, Manoy. Manang, maayong buntag.